Newcastle.
Thank you.
The question, give the call to the member for Solomon.
Thank you very much, Mr Deputy Speaker. It's interesting that Labor have put this forward today, a party that is opposed to economic growth and one that says they're worried about the living standards of Australians. A party that is now opposing measures that they initially put forward to drive down debt and cut waste, but trying to improve living standards. A party that put a chokehold on Australian industry with a job-killing carbon tax, Mr Deputy Speaker. You remember that? Costing every single household in the country more than $500 a year, is worried about the standards of living. Deputy Speaker, we on this side of the chamber know the very best way to increase the living standard of all Australians is with genuine economic growth. I want to take this opportunity to talk about some of the businesses in my electorate and how, under a coalition government, they are thriving and how this is improving standards of living. And I also want to talk about how the coalition government's small business package, announced just a few short weeks ago, is already creating quality, well-paid roles within the electorate of Solomon. Mr Deputy Speaker, Brandit, a local business which specialises in uniforms and branded merchandise. Within a few days of the Coalition's small business package announcement, Brandit had made a significant investment in their business, taking advantage of the $20,000 instant write-off. Now, I understand that they are buying a brand new screen printing machine. This will make them much more competitive. This means that they will be able to complete work locally, and that they used to have jobs that they'd outsource. Now they'll be able to employ somebody else to do that work internally. More jobs in Solomon. A lot of their merchandise is sold locally, and a lot of their money is invested locally. So, Mr Deputy Speaker, you know how important that is, because that means there's going to be more jobs. When people are buying, there is more business confidence and more people are actually being hired. Now, Labor's instinct is to regulate and tax the economy into prosperity. We on this side know that the red tape doesn't help anyone, not business, not anyone, not their employees. Now, Mr Deputy Speaker, like yourself, I meet with a lot of local businesses. I talk to them about the things that benefit them and things that they like and things that they don't like. Businesses such in my electorate, such as Elevated Boutique, Raw Cloth. Mr Deputy Speaker, you've commented on a number of my outfits. Raw Cloth is two fabulous ladies making— don't laugh, you are crazy, because he does, Mr Deputy Speaker, has commented on on my clothes that are being made from local Indigenous fabrics in the Northern Territory, right? So, Mr Deputy Speaker, I'm allowed to comment about this. You are not in your seat. I've said this to you before, member for Newcastle. You should be in your seat.
Order.
So the fact is, Mr Deputy Speaker, Raw Cloth is a wonderful local business employing people locally, using local territory-made products, Indigenous products, and it's fantastic because they will also be able to take advantage of some of the wonderful business initiatives that we've put through. Me and My Llama is another local business which I'm really proud of. They're a local small business that's going to be able to take advantage of the announcements that we've made. All of these local small businesses have clever local people, all working to make their businesses as strong and contributing to the economy in Solomon. Every one of these businesses are employing local people from Solomon. Every dollar that they spend is boosted in the local economy. A couple of my very clever constituents have just started a new law practice. Cousins Johansson Lawyers is a new business. They started up on the 23rd of March this year. The budget has been great for them. Since hearing about the Coalition's small business package, they've already invested more into their business, and they're also going to take advantage of the $20,000 instant write-off. This means for Cousins Johansson Lawyers is that all the expenses of registering their business, creating their trust funds, registering their partnership, all of this is an instant write-off, which is great news for more Territorians. Mr Deputy Speaker, being able to deduct these expenses immediately has a real and immediate benefit for a small business. Cash flow improved, business confidence improves. Those on the other side wouldn't know because they only worked in unions. They've not worked in small business. They don't know about cash flow.
I thank the member for Solomon.